opponent under 100 points. What has been working so well this season at this point?
The defense. I mean, it's simply stated. I mean, we've held, I think on the season now, 9 teams under 100 points. To hold these guys to 95, 43 from the field. The three-point defense, I think, has been a big part of that. We're one of the better three-point defensive teams. And we get in trouble with the paint at times. But tonight we took away the three and took away the paint. 29 assists, obviously, plus 15 on the glass. When we have 25 or more assists, we win at a high level. When we rebound our opponent, we win at a high level. And it was great to I just thank whoever came in last night and took whatever's on that rim so we can make some shots tonight. We appreciate that. But making 19 threes was great to see as well, TJ, because, we've been taking care of it at a high level, but we still haven't been making shots. And tonight I thought we generated a lot of really good looks and we made them.
Do you think there's any relationship between how slow you guys are playing and your ability to defend at a high level?
Zero. We played slow for 7 years. I think pace is one of the most stupid things I've ever heard of.
Coach, a week ago, your bench had trouble scoring. Tonight, 63.
Yeah.
How do you explain it?
Well, I think it comes down to making shots. I mean, PJ made 4 threes. JaMychal hit 2. Bones hit 4. Facu hit 3. Zeke hit 2. And we haven't seen the ball go in like that probably this season, Vic. So it was great to see those guys score, shoot at a high level, but also I thought they played their asses off. I thought their defense flying around, even when they made a mistake, I felt that we just had that fly around multiple effort mentality. And that allowed us to get out and run and get some really quality looks that we didn't make tonight. So, for our bench to outscore theirs 63-38, that was just really fun to see. And those guys have been working their butts off and helping us when they come into the game.
Can you take us through what's going on with Will? I think they listed it as lower back soreness.
Yeah, so what that means is that he's got a sore lower back.
Okay.
And you know what the weird thing, Vinny, is that I didn't know anything about it. We come out to start the game, and Dan Shemensky, our trainer, he said to me, hey, Will's back just tightened up. I mean, literally that second. So Will, I don't think it's anything serious. Obviously, he's just warming up and kind of felt something back there. So make the smart decision to hold him out tonight and see how he feels tomorrow morning and see if he's able to play against Dallas. If not, we'll have a couple of days before our home back-to-back against Philly and Chicago. And hopefully we can use that time to get a lot of our guys rest and get them as healthy as possible.
Michael, do you sense that there's been any more flow or just rhythm to the offense over the last couple of games than there was earlier this season?
Yeah, I think one thing that really stands out to me, aside from the flow, Harrison, is the turnovers. I think our first 6 games of the year, we were averaging close to 20 turnovers. I think our last 7 games, we're number 1 in the league in turnover rate. So that is like going from, we were like amongst the worst to now in the last 7 games, we're amongst the best in terms of valuing the ball. That helps flow, that helps continuity, that allows us to get a shot off every time down the floor. I think Bones off the bench has been terrific. I think he's helped that unit out a lot. Proud of Facu. He was a young man that, hadn't played the last couple of games, and he goes out tonight, and I thought he put on a show. I thought he was terrific. But I think we're just settling down, valuing the ball, and getting more and more comfortable playing with each other.
Joker had 7 assists in the first quarter. If I'm not mistaken. I don't care what you guys that often, but is that a concerted effort by him sometimes to make sure he gets people involved, or is that just the flow of the game?
I think it's a combination. I think Nikola knows the deeper we get into games, the more he's going to have to take over with his scoring and be that go-to player for us. Early in the games, I'm calling plays for other guys as well to get them into a rhythm. So now if they do start double teaming Nikola, they've had the ball in their hands, they've made plays. But that's what Nikola does. He's going to read the game, and whatever is given to him, he's going to take, and he's going to try to make you pay for guarding him, whatever game plan you've come up with. And that's what great players do. 28, 9, and 9 in 28 minutes is a pretty good night.
Nicola's rim defense is something that he's been kind of killed for over the last couple of years. It's like the one thing people have picked on about his defense that he's supposedly not that great at, but the numbers are much better this year. Have you seen just individual improvement in him protecting the rim this season?
Oh, without a doubt. I think he's underrated defensively. I really do. Obviously, people are going to say, well, you're biased, you're his coach, but he's an easy mark because he's not that shot blocking, athletic guy that's making highlight plays at the rim. Well, I think you have to look at the block he had at the end of the game to help us win the other night, his hand-eye coordination. He's top 10 in contested shots per game. But to your point, around the basket, he's not going to be an above-the-rim shot blocker, so he can use angles, he can use his body, he can use the rule of verticality to be a really impactful defender. And, you know, if you have the number 2 defense in the NBA after 13 games, Nicole is the anchor of our defense. He's doing something right. People put him in a million pick and rolls. We're much more versatile with how we guard pick and rolls than we have been in the past, giving different looks, and he's really adjusted to that and gotten comfortable with that. So yeah, I think he's been outstanding on the defensive end.
Go ahead, Vinny.
Okay. Is there, when Michael went down, Jeff goes in the starting lineup tonight, Austin replaces Will. It seems like PJ could have been that guy to plug in that starting 5, but is there something you like about him as kind of a stabilizing force for that bench unit?
Exactly right. And I told PJ that. I said, listen, I'm going with Austin because I like to keep you in your role. You know, I mean, I could easily have gone to PJ when Michael went down. I liked playing big. It speaks to Aaron's versatility. I think Jeff Green with Nicola has been outstanding. And allowing PJ to stay in that off the bench role, keep his minutes around 24 or so. You know, I don't want to run him into the ground. He's too valuable for us. And that also allows us, if we need to close with PJ, which we will at times, you know, that he's not playing 35 minutes a night. That he's got something left at the end of games. So, yeah, that was definitely the decision. I wanted to keep PJ and Bones in their respective roles off the bench. Austin, obviously 10-year vet. Let him go out there and guard their guards and try to help us out on the offensive end. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.